is leading you now. For just a moment, sit with that and focus on what you are presently experiencing in your prayer life. Don't try to fix anything. Just be open to the truth for a moment and share this with God. That is the beginning of prayer. Take some time to consider what expectations you had about prayer in these seasons. Were there times when you had great expectations for prayer? Were there seasons where you had no expectations? What did you do when your expectations were not met? What are your expectations right now? Share that with God. Pray. Invitation to prayer. Throughout this book, we will be providing spaces to talk with God. These are not suggestions to simply think about or ponder. We are inviting you to stop listening and pray as prompted. It is not enough to learn about prayer. We want you to bring these ideas to God. On this journey of prayer, we have to pray and take our experience of prayer to God. So we encourage you right now to pray about how you have experienced prayer in your life. How have your experiences shaped how you understand what prayer will be like? Ask the Lord to reveal to you what you bring to prayer. Ask the Lord to guide you into the truth of what is going on in your heart. This is an invitation into love, to speak the truth of your soul to the God who loves you in the deepest places of your heart. Regardless of how we have felt about prayer and how well or poorly we think we have done, it is important to see that the Lord has been leading us all along. He has been leading us to Himself in truth. Our failure to pray, our fears that we have prayed poorly, or even our resistance to prayer are all echoes of God's invitation to pray. How can we be present to God in this? We cannot lose if we come as we are. So this is where we begin. This is the entrance to the place of deep prayer. Deeper prayer. To embrace deeper prayer, we must rest on how far God has gone to call us to Himself to hear the truth of our hearts. God knows we do not know how to pray as we ought. That is good news. But God does not leave us in ignorance. He leads us into truth. This journey takes us where we have not been before and where we could not go on our own. Along this road, we will see things we tend to avoid because we have not yet learned how to pray in full. But deep prayer is prayer in the truth of what is going on in our lives. That means we are called to pray from that honest place in our heart that each of us knows, but only visits when something, usually beyond our control, awakens us to these realities. It is in that honest place with God where prayer becomes real. As Marjorie Williams depicts in her beloved children's story, The Velveteen Rabbit, the process of becoming real often entails a journey we did not expect. A journey that feels more like being worn out than becoming something new. But something new is made through this journey of love. This is the reality of prayer. As the skin horse tells the Velveteen Rabbit in the nursery, "Real isn't how you are made," said the skin horse. "It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real." "Does it hurt?" asked the rabbit. "Sometimes. It doesn't happen at once," said the skin horse. "You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off, and your eyes drop out, and you get loose in your joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand." Becoming real was a confusing journey that at times hurt. A journey where love meant losing one's fur and being made shabby,